Hello there, everybody. Thank you so much for stopping by for your daily Reiki micro session. This is going to be 5 minutes of Reiki, and then we're going to follow that up with 5 minutes of questions. But the 5 minutes of Reiki, I call it a micro session because it is really super tiny. A normal Reiki session, at least a normal Reiki session with me, is always an hour long. So this is just a little taster, a little teaser, just something to expose you to the idea of Reiki, and especially Reiki at a distance. And if you would like to schedule a session with me, then of course that's always an option. Or if you would just like to talk to me about what Reiki can actually do for you, that's always an option too. You can always find my phone number or my Skype ID if you're overseas in the website, on the website listed in the description below. So we'll start with 5 minutes of Reiki followed by questions. Hello there, Candace. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. For the Reiki, what I'm doing is I'm setting the intention for whatever is best for each of you as an individual. And then on top of that, if you guys would like to have the Reiki focus on specific for you, then feel free to go ahead and adjust that intention. I just ask that you keep that intention as being something that the Reiki is helping you with. Next thing that we need to know is that the Reiki does carry energy. Well, it is energy, and so it does carry even after I'm done with the live broadcast. If you're coming back and you're listening later, you can still get energy because the energy is here. It's not limited by time or by space. So you can still use the Reiki either way. And so right now, let's go ahead and just get this Reiki started. All right, so we're starting Reiki at 39 after the hour. That means we'll be finishing up at 44 after. Isn't that great? And four is the number that talks about healing. That's a wonderful coincidence. Shakoya, hello, hello. Tammy Bam, hello. Right? I know you've been trying. Reiki for your heart chakra. Okay. Kingston Curls, hello, hello. Welcome. What are you using your Reiki for today? Candace, Tammy, what are you guys using your Reiki for? Thank you for that thumbs up. Whoever did that already, I appreciate it. For a writing job, whoop, whoop. For help with actually completing the writing job or with finding a writing job? And to ease stress. Well, we've got some interesting things happening today. People are focusing on different things. Finding, okay. Awesome. Awesome. Kinks and Curls, look up, not sure if this is called Tango or My Tango, but look up an online magazine by that name. They're looking for contributors. I'm not sure what your topic would be, but they're looking for contributors. And I think they cover different topics. They're always giving me a ring. Vanessa, hello, hello. Nice to see you again. Right? You may end up having to go freelance for a little while too. You were like, I'm going to get some Reiki on this. Yeah, I like to do these pretty frequently. I think they're extremely helpful and they're a lot of fun. Frances, welcome back. Glad to see you back in the room, my dear. We've got 1 more minute left on the Reiki. Quite welcome, quite welcome. If they take you, you'll have to tell them that I sent you because they've been knocking on my door for a while. And I keep saying, yeah, that's interesting, but I don't really have the time to write. Unfortunately, I've had a book in progress for almost 2 years now. All right, so 44 after the hour, a good minute for healing. Let me go ahead and wrap up the Reiki. All right, guys, time for questions. You guys can ask me questions about Reiki, questions about psychic stuff, or just questions you want me to read on. It's all on you, whatever you want to hear about. I'm going to set my timer and I'll answer as many questions as I can before the timer goes off. Tammy Bambi wants a COD. Tammy Bambi, COD. Tammy Bambi. Tammy Bambi, you're showing up with the Magician in reverse. Beware of people around you who may be anything from tricksters with that stick of bubble gum that's going to give you a small electronic shock as you pull it out when they offer it to you. And this can indicate all the way up from that type of trickster, just little low-key, practical joker type person, all the way up to somebody who's after Granny's 401k. So just be careful about somebody who's a trickster around you. Make sure you're not signing any contracts or getting into any agreements without checking out the fine print and making sure you know what it's all about. Okay? So Tammy Bambi, just stay on your toes. Really doesn't ask you to do anything we shouldn't do anyway. Due diligence, due diligence. Shakoya. Shakoya. COD for Shakoya, please and thank you. So a COD, Miss Vanessa, is what I call a card of the day. And this is going to be talking about something that has either happened within the past 24 hours or will be happening within the next 24 hours. And the other thing that it's going to be about is it's going to be something that Sacred Spirit wants you to be more conscious of than what you would have been had the card not shown up. So we don't ask particular questions with COD. It's basically asking for a message from Spirit, more or less. Diane, glad to see you. Yeah. Here's your card, my dear. 2 of coins. How you're doing this. This be fine. Pearls. Is it a good time for her to let her medical career go? To go for writing. Oh my gosh, you're making my heart stop. Like my chest is getting tight even thinking about it, Kinks and Curls. Is that how you're feeling about this? Or is that just me? Ah. If you didn't catch it all, you'll have to go back and re-listen, but I haven't given your actual answer yet. Okay, so Kinks and Curls, this would not be the wisest decision for you to do that just right now. What would be more wise for you is to do the writing thing on the side at the moment and let that grow and get some more confidence in that and get some more income from that before you let the medical go. La da 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 da. Okay. Diane is in, and Diane would like to please don't be upset with me for Diane. Diane, you've got the 10 of Swords. You're putting something to death. You're bringing it to an end. You are sick and tired of it. And this is something that has been causing tension or dispute in your life for a while now. Not like 20 minutes, but you're bringing it to an end. If you didn't yesterday, you will today. La, da, da. You feel like you're going down a career switch. La da da da. La da da da. You're quite welcome, Ms. Tammy Bambi. You're quite welcome, Vanessa. Francis would like to have a COD. You'll have to go back and relook, Shakoya. This is for Francis, a COD. Okay. This is just telling me that you either have gone through or you are going through a period where either money is tight or you're feeling left out a little bit. It feels to me like this is more about feeling a little bit left out, Miss Francis. Sorry to hear that. Candace would like to have a COD. Okay. Candace, this is going to be the last one that I do today because that was the timer. Candace, Candace, Candace. Glad that makes sense for you, Diane. La la la, Candace. Ooh, baby, baby. 6 of coins in reverse. Means that you are making a noticeable payment to somebody or you are paying something off. Or it could mean that you're in a very uneven relationship. But the first thing that came to me was about paying somebody off or paying something off or making a sizable payment to somebody. So I'm going to stick with that one, Ms. Candace. Well, if you're cuckoo, that means every time that clock goes off, somebody would have to be cuckoo. Here's what I say. I say we're all a little bit crazy. That's what makes life interesting. That's also how we stay sane. Looking for an apartment. Well, that would be making that down payment. What do they call that? The deposit? Wow. So if this is about making a deposit for an apartment, if you didn't do that yesterday, then that would be coming up within the next 24 hours. So today or tomorrow. Okie dokie, it's time for me to get out of here. All you wonderful, wonderful people, thank you so much for spending some of your very precious time with me. I do appreciate that. Thank you also for all the thumbs ups and for sharing this video with everybody who might benefit from it, especially who might benefit from the Reiki. And then on top of that, thank you to those of you who are ordering private readings and private Reiki sessions from me. It is because of all of your support that I'm able to do what I love to do for my living. And yes, I know that sounds like it's canned, but basically I've been saying it since 2013. So it is kind of canned, but that doesn't mean that I don't mean it from the bottom of my heart. Everybody have a fantastic, fantastic day. And if I don't see you here for a private first, then I'll see you back on the next video. Peace out.